Hi, this is Lawrence Shapiro from Between Sessions Resources, and today I'm going to show you how to create a workbook for your practice using the Progress Accelerator. We'll just go to betweensessions.com, click on the Progress Accelerator, and sign in. We're going to begin by adding a client from the client screen, but instead of entering a client's name, as you would when creating an individualized workbook, we're just going to add the name of the workbook. Doesn't really matter what you call it. We can change this later when we do the cover. We'll select the age category. We'll do it for adults. Skip the date of birth, but you do need an email, so I'll just put my own email in. We'll select the client, which is, of course, we're just calling Client Anxiety Workbook. Normally you would go to the problem checklist if you were making this for an actual client, but now you'll just go straight to Choose Techniques. This is where we'd see techniques if it was done for an individualized client, but we're going to go to Add Techniques from Database. Now you'll just put in a keyword about the types of issues you want the workbook to cover. So we're just going to put in anxiety, click submit, and there you'll see probably 20 or 30 different anxiety forms. You'll simply check the ones you want in the book. You can check their name, description, objective, and also, of course, you can view the technique before you put it in the book simply by clicking on the view button. So we'll put in a few different techniques and then add to book. You can see here total pages, 16 pages in the book. We've recently added techniques related to mental health problems related to the pandemic. So we're just going to put in a keyword here, pandemic, click submit, and then we'll choose ones that seem relevant. There's one, curbing overeating during the COVID-19 pandemic, and again just click and you can see what it looks like. So we'll add a few more. This is really what is time consuming, of course, is you're going to be carefully picking the ones that you want and then adding them to the book. You can see we've got 56 pages now, and then of course you can view the techniques that you've added with just one click. At this point, now that the techniques have been chosen, we're ready to actually create the book. So we'll go over here and add a cover. Select any cover you like and just add a title. Click in the little box here and resize it. And maybe put in your name or the practice name. And we're done. Now you really have created the book already simply by putting the cover and the techniques, but we can also add an introduction, which is something that you would have written. You do have to remember that it has to be a PDF file, so I've got one already. We'll just search for introduction, and there's my sample introduction, and it's already been uploaded. Finally, you can add a mood diary, any number of pages you want. We'll add 10, and then simply download the book. Click, and there it is. Now that you've got your PDF book, you can check it. There's our introduction that I added. There are the techniques in alphabetical order, and we can scroll down to the bottom and see the mood diary that we also added. At At this point, you'll simply download the workbook, rename the file if you like, and send it to your clients for between sessions homework.